Well, the City of Glendale Commission on the Status of Women is about 4 years old. When we first started, we were looking for what programs we might do. We found out from a sister commission that they had done a camp that was for girls for economic literacy, and we thought that that would be an excellent idea for us to adapt for our city and our community. We decided that our camp should be broader than just economic literacy, and it would encompass a number of things. We decided as a commission that we would have a focus for 2007, that it would be the year of the Glendale Girl, and that we would focus most of our programs and energies towards programs that would benefit girls in the community. Through the generous grants of Seroptimist International of Glendale and the Women's Foundation of California, we were able to put on our camp this summer.
To me, the Rosie Goes to Wall Street program is so important because it gives girls tools to use in their future.
It helps them to have a well-rounded kind of sense of themselves. It's not only about the educational part of it, but the interaction with the other students, with the different presenters.
The whole program really focused on setting clear goals, whether it be financial, whether it be personal goals, where you want to be in your relationships, or even your health, and really create new choices and create new opportunities for yourself. For these girls, this was the first time for some of them who even thought about setting goals for themselves.
The Rosie Wall Street camp was important to me because it helped me grow as a person and empower myself and become more independent.
It gave me information that I didn't know from like my parents or teachers. It was a wonderful experience. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of new friends.
I was really excited to hear that it was going to be all girls, so it was a comfortable environment. And when I entered, the adults were very friendly. And I have to say the one thing that I took, it was my confidence.
The girls walk away with this whole new sense of who they were and who they are becoming. They're able to share their fears, share their joy, just share overall who they are, and as a result of that, they gain a lot more self-awareness and are able to pursue what's important to them.
Like the first 3 days when Melina was there, everybody was all quiet into themselves, but like after she talked and we would do those study groups, that's when everybody got more open and was talking to everybody else. And it was really fun.
There was all different types of girls from all different types of backgrounds, all different types of families. We've talked about those kind of things. Some of the girls opened up, even cried. I'm one of them, so it gave us a sense of respect of each other, and that's why we got along so well.
There are a lot of teenagers and a lot of conflicts going on in high school, and I think it's very important for females in particular because they're a little more prone to maybe pressure, and I think it's wonderful because they get to learn how to stand up for themselves and be different people over the summer.
I think as an adult, we've all had the occasion to say, if I only knew then what I know now, I would do things so differently. So being able to impart some, basic knowledge of financial literacy on the young women that we had in the Rosie program was, I thought, fantastic for them. Not that they would be complete financial gurus, by the time they were 18, but that they would have some basics in place and would really have a head start beyond what any of us had.
We learned a lot of financial literacy things, like we learned how to sell and buy things and how to become an entrepreneur, which is amazing because I think I'm going to start doing, one day, if I'm ready, I'm going to start my own business.
Well, now that I think about money, now I start saving, any little change, I save my change. I also know how to budget my money more. Before I was just spending my money, now I budget it.
My feelings about money have changed a lot over the summer. I've learned how to manage my money wisely, where to spend it, where not to spend it.
My sister and I, every time we spend and we get little quarters back, we put it in a jar. And it ends up being a lot of money, and we save it, and I'm planning to save a lot of money for college.
They came to the sessions with some preconceived ideas about how the world worked, and they were not accurate, and that we needed to turn those around so they could move forward.
We wanted our girls to think beyond just getting minimum wage jobs.
So Career Day was really wonderful because I was thinking about having my own restaurant actually, and when the cook came and she started talking about it, she gave us some tips about her life, and it was really inspiring, and we got to hear every other person's story about the police department and what they did.
The police panel that we went to, it was great. I didn't know, women could actually be out in the forest, in the fields, and track people down.
At the beginning of each class, we would do a fitness topic and educate them about different aspects of exercise and fitness. And then at the end of class, we would talk to them about nutrition and give them some nutrition tips that would help them just to make wiser choices throughout the day, so that they can also learn to take care of themselves, respect their bodies, care for their bodies.
Every other day we had nutrition and fitness, and it was really amazing because I noticed I'm taking weight training at school and I'm actually stronger than most of the people. After learning how to keep myself into shape and getting the tools and techniques of that, I've become more stronger, and I'm not self-conscious anymore of my body. I'm more confident.
We wanted to show the girls what the elements are of a healthy relationship, what are the signs of teen dating violence, what is the cycle of violence, and how that can be avoided, so that as they're just starting to embark on their first relationships, they can be in healthy relationships that's part of their healthy lifestyle and their empowerment.
When Break the Cycle came one day, Akila told us several stories, and I was able to relate to them because it's high school and a lot of people have relationships, whether they're abusive emotionally or verbally, and I was able to connect and share, and a lot of people gave reaction, and it was good to see how people reacted and how you can help the other person. When she explained it, it was more like one-on-one, it felt as if, because all of us girls knew what she was talking about, and usually in class it's boys are there and they don't quite understand. So being in a group of girls, we understood it more than we would in a group of guys.
A friend of my coworker was attacked. After that incident, I started putting together a self-defense system specifically for women to learn the body mechanics, balance, and how to appropriately strike somebody.
The self-defense classes we took was a blast.
I would love when Nelson would come and show us some self-defense.
It's a great program for them to learn, especially for underprivileged girls from low-income family, because they don't get a lot of options for them to learn elsewhere.
In addition to teaching the girls about how to invest and how to save, we also wanted to encourage them to give back. We are hoping that the girls that attended our camp will continue to be involved with us, and that they will in turn do charitable work and mentor other girls in the community.
The most important thing that I took away from the Rosie program was the confidence to communicate to others.
I've gained a lot of friendships, and I've learned a lot about myself as a person.
I loved everything about the Rosie Goes to Camp. It was a wonderful experience. I love the self-defense. The people were wonderful. I met a lot of new different people. I had a fun time.
This was one of the most amazing experiences, and I have my fingers crossed that we can really do this again for these girls. I learned the importance of working together as a community to really make impact, true impact, and make a difference in people's lives.
Participating in Rosie's camp is amazing to me. I think it's critical that they learn as they start dating.
The thing that I would share with others, future girls, is to really listen to it. The people have to tell you, because it's very important.
Because they received all that, they're able to give back, and they want to give back.
I've learned that I could be a role model to other girls that were younger than me, because I was one of the more older girls in the group. So I've kind of touched on a lot of the girls, and they've become one of my small sisters or friends, as you can say.
I really enjoyed the Rosie Camp program, and I wish I could do it again. And I really loved learning with all the adults who were really helpful, and hopefully they come and do it every year until I become an adult. Maybe I can sponsor them and have fun.
Right now, my long-term goal is, well, first I need to finish high school, and I want to go to GCC and transfer, and I want to go to USC and study criminal justice, because I want to be a probation officer.
I think all around it's a good, complete empowerment program for the girls, and I think it worked really well.
One person or a group of people can have a vision, but it really takes so many different people to come together and join that vision and to make that happen. And that's really what happened with Rosie Goes to Wall Street. And the girls saw the results. They really appreciated that so many people cared so much about their well-being and so much about their just overall growth, that they put something like this together.
We would really, really like to extend a big and hearty thank you to the Seroptimus International of Glendale and the Women's Foundation of California, without whom our camp would not have been possible.